This is for the mindset section, and the question really is, what do you need to become an actor? What tools do you need? What knowledge do you need? And let's look at two of the big things that most actors seem to think they need. So one of the things I'm constantly hearing actors talk about is headshots. And another of the things I keep hearing actors talk about is agents. Okay, so the question is, do you need headshots and do you need an agent? So for headshots, let's think about what the purpose of a headshot is first. Okay, so a headshot in most actors' minds is this marketing tool that they use to send all over the place to everyone. Make sure you have them in the back of your car. Make sure you have them in your briefcase, your backpack. You never know who you're going to meet, and you will need a headshot. So give them a headshot. And also, the headshot is used for posting all of your stuff online, so you can submit online. It's used for mailings to agents and mailings to casting directors. And it's used for visits to the office. When you see them, they ask for a headshot. So there are a variety of uses for headshots. But are any of those uses really necessary, or are they just sort of fabricated? Are they just remnants of an old system, or even remnants of a system that still exists that you don't necessarily need to follow to succeed? And I would say that you really don't need headshots at all, okay? I will teach you, if you want to have headshots, I will teach you how to get them really cheap. But I would submit to you that you do not need them at all. Now, of course, it'll take a little getting used to not having any headshots. But at the minimum, you don't have to have printed headshots done by a professional printer or anything like that, or any on hand either. I would say you probably need to have a picture of yourself handy. It doesn't necessarily have to be fantastic, but so why don't you need headshots? Okay, well, let's look at some of the different ways people use them, and then we'll figure out why you don't need them for that scenario. Okay, so people use headshots for mailings, okay? So you send them out to casting directors, you send them out to agents, hoping that you'll get a meeting, whether it's an audition or an agent meeting where you're hopefully getting represented or where you're hopefully going to get an audition. Okay, well, assuming you need headshots also assumes that assuming you need headshots for that purpose also assumes that that is a good use of your time, money, and effort. So it's suggesting that sending headshots to agents and casting directors is a worthwhile pursuit. And I would say it's not really a worthwhile pursuit, because if you put yourself in the shoes of a casting director, put yourself in the shoes of an agent, if you get a blind submission from someone, just a picture, unless you are one of the most attractive people in the world, or you happen to get lucky that day and, fill a very specific need that they've had trouble filling, what use is it? If you're a casting director, are you going to call someone in who you have no idea of their work, and then they flip over your resume? Let's say you get past that stage. Okay, yeah, they might fit the role. Flip it over. First of all, they don't know who you are, so they're going to be like, well, I don't know who this person is. Why don't I know this person? Then they're going to go, okay, well, maybe I don't know them because, it's a big town. They're just getting started, whatever. So they flip over your resume to look at your resume, and they see, oh, you have no credits. Well, you have a few credits from some student films, from some universities and schools that they've never heard of or whatever. You've got a little bit of training on there, some list of skills. The formatting's not that great, whatever. Do I want to take the time to call this person in when I have 100 other actors, maybe 1,000 other actors who have credits, who I know, and I have only maybe 20 spots to fill for an audition.